Kate and I are actually in a bit of a rush today. As you could probably tell, weather is absolutely horrible today. It has been for about a week, but we have a small window that is actually not really raining. So we're gonna try to do something really, really fun. We're visiting the Old Stone Church Cemetery. You might remember last year we actually went to this cemetery a couple times. It has this beautiful, beautiful old stone church, which is what it's named after, which is actually a really, really cool turn of the century church built like a fortress. Pretty evident to the craziness of the times. It actually sat on the borderline between the settler territory and Cherokee land. This is an insanely historic cemetery with a ton of Civil War veterans, Revolutionary War veterans. We have tons of major historic figures for the area, including a Cherokee gentleman by the name of Osanapa. He was buried, he died around 1792. And historically speaking, we really don't know a lot about him. So he's very, very interesting. But the reason we're going today is actually to visit the grave of Eliza Huger. Eliza Huger is actually really interesting. Now, for one, she's buried in a walled off stone grave. A lot of people say she was buried, in fact, as a witch. It was an agreement by the family to have her still buried on church grounds, but not in the correct way. Now, she actually has a really sad story. She ended up actually going down to Louisiana. Now, this, as a female back then, was very frowned upon. The other thing is she actually had a lover. So unfortunately, what happened is a major, major tragedy. Her brother actually shot her and her lover. What's actually unusual about this grave is the story behind it. Because when she was buried, like I said, she was buried as a witch, walled off. She was almost denied the ability to rest. And when we actually went there before, we ran a few experiments. We used Necrophonic app, we used Ghost Tube, we used several different things. We actually got some very, very interesting details. Now, people in the area actually bring her gifts. They bring her coins, they bring her stones, they bring her all kinds of strange items. Now, I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if they're trying to get something from her. I don't know if it's a sign of respect. I don't know if it's some sort of way to connect with the sort of witch story. And one of the saddest things actually is her stone slab is engraved with a brother's sorrow. It is said that she was so angry by what happened to her and what was engraved and how she was buried that lightning struck the slab and cracked it. And it is still cracked today. What you're going to see actually is the walls around the grave have fallen into disrepair. It is overgrown. People have brought flowers or seeds growing in there. It's fascinating. But one of the most interesting things, and the reason we're going today to try to contact Eliza Huger, is actually the last several times we've been investigating the woods here, we've picked up Eliza. We've picked it up on Spirit Talker. We picked it up on Ghost Tube. And the last time I've done Estes, I also picked it up, the name Eliza. And that didn't even dawn on me. I didn't even realize it. In fact, Kate noticed it. And she's the one who told me. Now the question is she reaching out? Could it be Eliza Huger reaching out to try to communicate? Could there be something to that? I don't know, but I really want to find out. So we're gonna head over there in this terrible freaking weather, which, who knows, that might help us today. And we're gonna run some S-Box and try to communicate with her today to see if we can get any answers. And we're gonna take you along. Let's get savage.
Okay. I'm looking to speak with...
Get off of there.
I'm looking to speak with the leader here, the caretaker.
We have that one.
Which one do you have?
Eliza.
Eliza? Are you referring to Eliza from...
The girl's for me.
I am not for you.
Leave.
No.
gonna try one more thing. We're here to visit you. We're here to talk with you. We're here to see if you have anything to say. There's a lot of people who watch us that like to know maybe a little bit about you and what you're about and why you're here. Why people bring you things. That'd be cool. Chief.
It smells.
It smells.
It smells?
Scanning. FM.
You can use this device to speak with us. It'd be really cool.
Is she here?
Is she here? Frida? Is there anyone here that would like to communicate with us? Liza, your grave here is looking pretty crazy. Can you tell me how you feel about that?
Should move over.
Make sure you for the summer. What with?
Where do you want me to move?
Do you remember us? We've been here before.
Something happened.
Finance. Let's started.
Do you enjoy when people come visit you and offer you things?
Thank you. Can't carry. Tree song. Slow.
Is the story true that lightning struck the top of your grave?
Full free.
An 8.
Chances are. Your morning.
Actually, shit.
Little buck. Touchdown. Left. Can we be first? Stand up.
I'm hearing a lot of things.
Let's wait.
I'll let you.
Yeah.
Like move here, stay there, do that,
Yeah.
do this.
Would it be okay maybe if we came back and we brought you some things?
It's not fair. The spirit talk is not fair.
Is it a fair? Did it really?
Yeah.
Oh, it did say a fair. So one of the stories actually is that she was down in Louisiana and she was fraternizing with a gentleman, and that's really why this has happened to her. And she was sacrifice.
Fast.
That's weird. Is there a reason you haven't moved on?
Public.
Were you actually a witch? Something filming, it said. I think. Why are you filming? That's what it said. We like to come out and we like to visit, seek out the paranormal. We're just filming it as evidence, so people who watch us can enjoy that. Do you have issue with that? Do you have issue with that?
Too much.
You certainly don't want to be disrespectful. Something suffered. Is there anyone else here that would like to communicate? My phone just said we're gathering. It said hear us. Okay. We can if you utilize this device.
Information.
Is it confirmation or information? I don't know. Family something.
understand.
Understand? I'd like to try. They said please leave.
If you don't want to talk about it, that's okay.
Are you trapped because you were walled off and how you were buried?
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
God. Name sheet.
God, please, or something like that. Do you want help to move on?
Is a rip. Control. Control back.
Is there another spirit here that keeps you under control? Right. I don't know. Something battle. Is it what you want from anywhere or something?
These people can't get an answer for what they want from anyone. That's what I have. That's what,
Pretty crazy.
no fun. You want to have fun? Are you okay?
You okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and close this session off. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we close this session? Goodbye. Huh. It's really interesting. We got a lot of stuff from like all over the place. So what's strange is in the session, I heard stuff about battle. There's tons of Civil War veterans here, as well as like Revolutionary
Founders
War.
of all the like surrounding towns and stuff.
Right.
And, settlers and Native Americans.
It's actually really hard to tell. Terrified. It's actually really hard to tell when you're listening to it up front what you might like be getting. Once you listen to it back, it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
I will say this: we did get some similar things that sounded like to what we got last time, because we were getting something that there's this overwhelming sort of masculine spirit.
Yes.
Along with this female spirit. So it kind of sounds like the way she may have been buried or treated has created a situation where she's being held here now, where she's not able to cross over, as if the church essentially denied her the ability to move on. And what's kind of interesting with that is how much of that is just her own belief.
Right.
How much of that is only what she has accepted and is allowing to happen because she thinks she can. So that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I'd have to listen to this back, but maybe if we've heard anything that sounds like maybe, what is
Hospital.
it? Hospital? That's really interesting.
Yeah. And then portal.
Portal. That's weird. I got chills now.
I know.
Temperature's actually dropped a little bit, which is
know.
odd. And I don't know how much people coming here and actually leaving coins and leaving crystals and leaving items has created a situation where there is a portal, or maybe there's even something here that might be pretending to be Eliza.
Right.
And offering things to individuals
Peter.
from a,
Peter.
oh, that's interesting, from a place that maybe not good.
Right. Right. Because they think she really was indeed a witch.
A witch. Yeah. Personally, I believe that she was just mistreated like this and buried like this. I think she was just enacting some freedoms that weren't allowed back then, and her family.
Well, I think that's a general consensus on what happened. It's just a
Her family
tragic
disavowed her
story.
and buried her as a witch. And it turned, like, the crazy thing is, I think maybe that male spirit might be her brother, because it was her brother who killed her.
Yeah.
Her brother,
Equality.
I believe her brother shot her, and he might be the one that's here also.
Could be. I feel like we got something about that last time, but I don't remember exactly.
I'm anxious to see like what would happen if we came really, really early or much, much later, when there's not a lot of like ruckus and traffic and all kinds of stuff going on.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Well, we could
to
try.
see if we might get something else. I was hoping that with the storm in, that might create a situation where we might be getting something.
Yeah.
We may or may not have. Again, it's hard to hear on the S-Box.
Yeah.
We are getting a lot of activity, though, on Spirit Talker and GhostTube.
Yeah.
We're not getting anything Latin like we did in the woods.
It's true. That's weird.
It's a lot of strange things. I don't know. All right, it's 11:11. It's just about it's just about the witching hour.
No pun intended.
And we're gonna go ahead and do an Estes Method in an attempt to actually contact Eliza.
Yeah.
A witching hour to contact a potential witch.
Yep.
It's gonna be interesting.
I don't know the context of the questions, nothing.
Yeah, this is gonna
You've
be.
had all day to think about it, so.
It's gonna be really weird. I had not even realized that we were picking up Eliza, or I did, but I didn't realize that we already knew an Eliza from this cemetery.
That's why I was freaking out about it, and I was trying to tell you that.
Yeah, this did not connect in my mind at all. So this is very interesting.
This is very interesting. We've gotten so many connections, so.
On top of that, the weather has gotten significantly worse.
Yeah, and there's supposed to be more coming.
There's more coming, so we're doing this in a storm within a break, a temporary break. That's why we're in this gazebo right now instead of in the woods. And we're gonna try to bring Eliza in and see if she has something to say. Shoes.
Interesting. Shoes.
I don't know. Okay. I guess let's do this thing.
Let's try this, okay?
All right. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
All of you know exact. Man, it's gonna chill. I gotta chill. Whew.
I can't blame for myself. I won't be able to.
All of you know exactly what we're doing, I believe. If you're new, we're doing Estes. It's a form of communication. This will not harm you or hurt you in any way. At least I don't believe it will. It's just a way for you to come through and utilize the device that Cait here is holding in order to communicate with us a little bit more clearly. She's going to be listening to what you say, and she's going to relay it to me. And I'm going to be asking you some questions. We don't mean any disrespect, But we are looking to speak with Eliza if she happens to be here. Prison. Oh, man. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Cat.
Oh, man. Whew, I'm getting a bad chill. Eliza,
It's illegal.
I'm calling forth to you.
I did it.
I would like you to come forward and speak with us tonight.
It was actually the 50s.
Sue.
Sue?
Don't say a word.
Eliza, it is
Done.
It's okay.
What happened?
Wow. All right, sounds like there's many, many people coming forward and trying to speak with us at once.
Found it.
I'd like you to speak one at a time. And again,
Wrong direction.
I'm looking to speak
The pact.
with Eliza. Are you with us tonight? I have some important questions I'd like to ask.
Correct.
People who watch the show, people who watch us,
Hey.
would like to know about you. Are you with me? Are you with us here tonight?
I'm waiting.
I appreciate that.
Occasional thought.
Now, we've visited you. We visited your grave. Ow! Just got a pinch on my leg.
Move down.
Move down where? Is there some place you would let
Right now.
Anon.
What did it say? Oh, that wasn't hers. That must have been mine.
Below me.
Unknown.
Across the river.
What river?
Phantom.
There's a phantom across the river?
I could do it.
What river are you speaking with? Is it a river on this earth?
We've helped.
Or is it a river on your plane?
Soda. Don't die.
Well, I'm going to certainly try. Again,
Winner.
I'm reaching out
You have no idea.
in an attempt
I believe you.
to have Eliza come through to us tonight. Is that okay? Can you come through to us?
Free. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The truth comes. But we have to.
What
Be very good.
you have to be very good. What's this truth you're speaking about? Is it the
Who is that?
Always been violent.
always been violent? Well, my name's Rob, and this
Like
is
us.
my name's Rob, and this is Cait.
Stop
Who is
recording.
that?
Oh my gosh,
I ran.
my spirit
Heels
talker
on.
is saying it said what you're doing. What are you doing? And her ghost tube is asking,
Lied.
who is that again? Very interesting.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
No, ma'am.
I'm gonna ask anything here. If you were in the way of Eliza, if you
Keep
could,
going.
if you
She
could.
says,
She says what?
coward.
I assure you,
I said I left
you left.
home.
You left home. Did you go to New Orleans? Did you go to Louisiana?
Hang on. Put it off.
Why did you go?
With what?
Why did you go to Louisiana? Was it for someone you loved?
More parts.
Was it
Edgar.
Edgar? Was it to get away from your family?
Don't take that one. They'll show.
Who's gonna show tonight? Who's gonna show tonight?
I'm in the corner.
You're in the corner?
Liar.
Who's in
Go
the
back.
Who's in the corner? Can you tell me your name?
Go back. Purpose.
This is fascinating.
It's not me. Had axe.
Had axe.
Time to talk.
I'd like
I'm
to speak
healing.
with you.
Try to find him.
Cupboard.
You weren't pleased.
Eliza.
The mirror.
The mirror?
Please, now. Leave now. Got faith.
Do you have trouble coming through sometimes
Surgery.
because of how you were buried?
Every man. Your health.
So you were buried as a witch?
Understanding.
Understanding.
It's me.
It is you?
Just me.
Whew, man, I gotta chill.
Great.
So you were buried as a witch. How does...
Charles.
Is that keeping you from being able to move on?
Effed up.
Is that keeping you from crossing over? Finding peace?
Say my name.
Is your,
Dead.
Is your name Eliza? Is your name Eliza Huger?
Run away from here.
I can't really do that, so
You'll
I
find
live.
me.
Who am I speaking with right now?
It's chilly here.
It is
Go.
It is chilly here. It's actually oddly much colder in this room right now.
It's too late.
Is it too late for what? Are we in danger?
Everything.
It's too late for everything.
Touch.
Are you going to touch one of us?
On edge. You should leave.
We're going to leave very
See
soon.
me.
We're going to leave very, very soon.
Pregnant.
It's at home.
Pregnant.
No more.
Were you pregnant when...
I sound rude.
Were you pregnant when your brother took your life?
Go. My honesty.
Are we in danger right now? Is that why you want us to go?
What exactly are you referring to? Evaluate. Bad idea.
This may be a bad idea. I'm referring to Eliza Huger. We visited her grave today,
Bad one.
and I feel
Leave.
like she has come through several times.
4.
Knocking?
I'd like the girls.
Closet. This is my place.
7 movie?
This is not your place. This is my land.
That girl something.
We're inviting you here to speak with us. So if you are not Eliza, I'm going to have to ask.
Say something.
I'm going to have to ask you to tell me your name.
It's us.
It's who? What is
Nice.
your name? What is your name? Who are we speaking with right
Oddly
now?
superstitious. To
Yeah.
whom?
I suppose we are superstitious.
My friend George.
Your friend George? How about Eliza's brother? Are you with us tonight?
Ches.
Will you come through and speak with us?
The horrors.
On.
Seance. Found it.
Well, this is not a seance, I assure you.
Crap.
This is definitely not a seance. I apologize if you disagree with
brick.
that. This is simply
He's tough.
Cursed. I've got cursed again. Ugh.
120.
120.
Before.
120
Years.
what? 120 years.
6
120 years. Is that when you passed?
Stay a week.
Stay a week.
Stay focused.
Oh, I assure you I am. I'm very focused.
Leave us. Death.
Ugh.
Please. This.
We won't be here very much
Christ.
longer.
Bad spirit.
Bad spirit.
Heart.
Well, I'm gonna say.
believe.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Bad spirits are not welcome here. We're not here to engage in anything hostile or evil or malevolent. You are not welcome here. This is a place of
Be
God.
done.
We are here
Pissed
only
off.
to speak with those who might want help,
That light.
who might want to cross over into the light.
Cut it off.
I'm not gonna-
Eliza.
Holy shiza. Eliza, are you here?
He came.
Are you here with me? Right now. Can you come through?
One man. There's no disbelief.
What is binding you here, Eliza? What is keeping you here?
So not right.
Is it
Run
the,
away.
Is it the pain?
You can't touch me.
Is it your family? Is it how they buried you? Because they didn't agree with what you were doing.
It was me.
It was you?
You thinks you're crazy,
Here.
but I think it.
I hope I'm not crazy. I'm starting to get a bit nauseous, actually. Are you in this room with us right now?
Blue.
My remains.
Your remains.
Green car.
Are you stuck to your remains? Are you directly linked to your remains?
It's gotta be.
Okay. Why is that? How come you can't cross over?
Catherine.
Are you choosing not to? Or is something keeping you here?
I don't care what he says.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He'll kill us.
Who? Who will kill you?
First.
Nothing can harm you. You are already...
Come sit.
You are already dead.
The forest.
The forest.
Something to count.
Okay, it is now 11, almost 11:30.
Bad.
We're getting much closer to midnight here.
Save her.
I'm going to kind of try to pay attention to how this starts to swing. I don't want to keep her in that much longer tonight
Never cross.
because of
Pathetic.
the storm and
Way before.
already what's coming through
David.
seems powerful and a bit dark.
Doors open.
The door is not open.
Can't really move. It's ours.
What is yours? Are you claiming the forest?
Clarence.
Clarence? Not familiar with a Clarence.
The road. California.
Can you tell me a little bit more about Clarence?
Third ladder.
Third ladder?
She won't leave.
She will leave.
Thankful.
She will leave when we are finished here. So maybe just a few more minutes.
Strangling. More doctors.
Doctors.
Not necessary.
Is this a lived moment? Is this a memory?
The bad one.
that you're sharing with us right now?
You're not treating.
'Cause it can't be any more doctors right now. You're already dead. Are you sharing us a memory from when you died?
He said,
What did he say?
jump
He said jump.
up ahead.
Okay. So did you go ahead?
I just know.
So you went ahead of everyone? What happened?
Lots of people. For long. Don't breathe.
Were you in a bad situation?
I'm looking. Just don't.
I'm hearing some weird noises right now.
My brother.
I'm getting a really bad feeling. in
Table.
fact. Who's with us right now?
Washing. Or watching.
Who's here?
Drowned. Sorry.
I don't feel good
Right
at all.
side.
Right side?
You all started it.
What do we start? I assure you I will finish it if you mean us harm. I'm going to ask,
One. The final.
if you mean us harm, you must leave. We are protected by the
Give it
light
back.
of...
I won't leave.
We are protected by the light of God. You will leave. You're protected by God's
Secure.
holy light. And you will not enter here.
No.
You will not enter here.
You're not.
And you will leave.
It's blazing hot.
You will back off. And you will leave this place. You are not welcome.
You found me. Found me.
Eliza,
Straight talk. No baby.
who are you? What's your name? What's your name?
Hold my glass.
What is your name? And what do
It's
you
silent.
want? What do you
Very
want?
young.
What do you want?
Avoid. July. Here for you.
You're here for us. Why?
We all came here.
Why did you come? Why did you come?
The rocket.
The rocket.
Expert.
Expert. The presence is leaving now. I feel like it has turned away and has gone back into the woods.
One out.
Again, I'm going to ask again. Eliza, are you here? I would really like to speak with you tonight. Your name is mentioned
move.
often, and I want to know why.
David.
Are you reaching out to us?
Jaded.
Do you need something
Not
from
okay.
us? Do you want help?
Sorry.
Could have just. Come on, man.
Dang. It doesn't seem
Devil.
like we did get her name. The devil is not welcome here. I rebuke you
Come in threes.
in the name of Jesus Christ, in the name of God and his holy light. If you are
The
of
pain.
the devil,
Won't somebody just.
if you are of the darkness, you will leave. You are not welcome here. You will go back to where you came from. We are here for one person only. And should anybody else need assistance or would like to have
Everything.
a word, you are welcome to say so, but that is it.
Hold on.
Is that clear?
The release. Your soul.
My soul
That's him.
is mine, and it is God's, and that
Your
is
phone.
it. What about my phone?
Married. In any city.
Mm-hmm.
The best out.
The best out.
Called it in.
Okay.
Stand up. Go.
Okay, I'm only going to be here for maybe a few more minutes.
Don't forget the rules.
I'm going to ask one last time.
Stick together.
Eliza,
Mourn.
are you here? Is there a member of the Huger family with us right now?
You've been warned. Backstab. In the night.
Run.
Oh, God. It says run.
I don't appreciate it.
You won't
How?
understand.
You won't understand.
Who did it?
Why won't we understand? Why do you keep saying that?
Man of God. It hurts.
I hope so.
In
And
defense.
if it hurts, it should, because you are not welcome here. That means you are dark. You are
Twinkle.
evil, and you mean us harm, and you must go.
It's the moment.
Walk away from here.
Right next to you.
This is my land, this is my house, and this is my family. You will not trespass here.
Devil.
Above.
Stop it.
You will not trespass here.
I'll talk.
Who are you? You are not who I'm after, so who are you?
Have we met?
Moonlight.
You've only got a few minutes.
I'll find it.
I'm going to
I
ask
still
that
keep it.
if you can, if you are willing, to give up the strange games you seem to be playing and be clear
Please
with me.
go. I knew it.
You knew what?
Gotta get out.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull her out now. Hi. Oh,
Don't get it started.
sorry.
Goodbye.
Sound.
The truth.
Sound.
That was nuts.
That was very, very intense.
It was. I don't remember it
It
all.
was very threatening. There was a bad presence that came up.
I felt it.
God, major heavy. It was
I could
interesting.
feel it. It was like, remember when we were in the cemetery and I said I
Iron.
felt sick? It said
Yeah.
iron. I felt weird and sick and heavy, and like I just got that feeling too.
I don't know how much of what we're getting is because we've been out here so many
Have we
times. It seems to be progressively getting darker. It's also the weather. It's also close to midnight.
Yes.
It could be all of the above. I don't know. But
Right.
it does appear that there's increasingly more malevolent things coming through over the last several times. But it is strange that we keep getting that Eliza
Yeah.
poked in.
Right.
It's almost as if she is trying to reach out. And remember the last 3 times actually, he's mentioned she cannot move, she cannot leave, she's trapped there. So
Right.
is it how she was buried by the church? Is it a belief she had? Is it her own emotions? Is it her anger? Or is it some sort of masculine kind
Do you
of
know?
malevolent entity, like maybe her brother or father or family that is holding her there?
Yes.
But also, is it because people go there and they're giving these offerings and kind of, even if they don't mean to, maybe even maybe even completing rituals.
Could be.
And maybe people are actually intending to complete rituals.
That's a possibility.
Thinking that she's a witch.
Right.
Like a biblical witch, not like a, I don't know, man. It's so confusing. And it's such a mystery, and there's always so many questions with this.
I know.
You almost never get answers, like actual, direct, clear.
I told her. That's weird.
Somebody told you, I guess. Maybe we listen back, we'll know. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
This is going to be interesting, that's for sure.
This SD session was insane. I
really
can't wait to listen to
was.
this back. Obviously, every single time you do this, you have way more questions than you have answers, and it's just the nature of the beast when it comes to this. It's something definitely came up here that was very dark and probably multiple malevolent things. I don't know if we managed to get Eliza through. I'm not sure. I don't know. Be sure, guys, comment below. Let us know what you think. Let us know what questions you might have. And we're gonna keep kind of messing around with this and see if maybe we can get in touch with Eliza. We can find out a little bit more about what's going on with Eliza. If she's really trapped there.
And why is she communicating here?
And why are we getting her name? Why is she reaching out?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, guys, again, be sure to comment. We will be looking through them. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. That helps us out. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe for more of cool, awesome content just like this. And as always, stay strong.
Stay blessed.
Stay freaking savage.
Little guns.
Boom.
Big guns.
Big guns.
Love you guys.
Peace and love.
Peace. God bless.
God bless you all.